Have you ever wondered if a TT suit made specifically for time trials is actually faster than a road and bib shorts or a road suit? Then stay tuned, because that's exactly what we're going to find out in this video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. We're back out at the beautiful testing grounds, and if you watch my video about the TT helmet testing, where I put this helmet right here against a road aero helmet and a road Venta helmet, if you haven't checked it out, it's this video right here. Go check it out, of course, after you watch this video. But today we're going to be testing, like I said, this is road bibs and short, what most of us wear when we're out training, even racing. And then the other thing we're going to put it against is this road suit, which is, as you can see, is one piece. It is like a speed suit. I wear this for pretty much all my races. I freaking love this, even on hot gravel races. And it is long sleeve as well. And what I just got yesterday, I have not even put this on, but it looks amazing. I am super excited to try it out. It is this beautiful Aero Coach, NoPinz by Aero Coach Flow TT suit with the pocket right here for the number. Pretty nice suit. So how much faster would this be against these two very common road you know, bibs and shorts? And another thing that I'm testing, obviously I had earlier before, it's Martin Bicarb. I really want to test that out. I heard a lot of good things about it. I've never actually tried it for myself, so I'm super excited. I had it about 2 hours ago, which is what the instructions say. And then the only thing that has changed on the bike, and I'll show you guys here real quick, I have also gone from the 54. I went one by, and I am now running an Aero Coach, I think it's called Athens chainring, and that is a 58. I took the derailleur off, and I took the derailleur hanger off. All that's off, so it's now a one by, and I am super excited to test that out as well. So guys, let me go warm up real quick, and then we'll get into those 3 efforts. We're going to be doing exactly the same thing we did before with the helmets. I'm going to do 3 10-minute runs with each suit. Everything else is going to be exactly the same bike, same tire pressure, same. I'm obviously going to be wearing the TT helmet, just a TT helmet today, so everything else is going to be the same. So guys, let me go warm up, and let's get those 3 efforts done, and let's see how much faster, if it's actually worth the money. Let's see how that goes. All right, guys, so that is long sleeve done, and as you can see, I mean, the difference was pretty substantial, and I think that is because, like, the TT suit, so I contacted Aero Coach, I gave them all my measurements, and that's what they recommended me to get. That suit is so tight, it is hard to get it on my own. I have to get an arm in first, and then the other arm, and then zip it up, and it's really nice and tight. Now this one, being just a regular road race suit, it's not like as tight fitting, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, but you see all these wrinkles when I'm in the time trial position. You can see it like all over here, like that is not aero. So, and that is because this is one piece, but you have to order it depending on your bib size. So I ordered this as a medium because that's my bib size. My bib size is medium, so the top is also a medium, which is too big for me. Now, I think the bibs and jersey, although they're 2-piece that I'm going to test right now, I think there's a possibility that it might be faster than this is, and that is because since that was ordered separate, and it is the same brand, it's from Moo, which is our team where we get the kits from. And because that was ordered separately, I ordered the medium bibs with the extra small jersey. So that jersey also fits me like super nice and tight. So I'm curious to see if that is actually faster, because this is what I've been wearing to all my races and stuff. So I'm curious if that is actually faster. So I'm gonna go change right now and actually test that one out. And I'll let you guys know the results at the end.
So before we get into the actual result of the test, I first want to talk about Martin Bicarb, as I mentioned it in the beginning of the video, and this was my first time ever trying this out. And the idea behind Bicarb, and this is not something new, this is something that Martin is doing now. They mix Bicarb with their hydrogel to make it easier on the stomach, but this has been done for a very long time. It's just pretty much baking soda. That's what people do. They take baking soda, but that is a lot rougher on the stomach. So what it's supposed to do is help you buffer lactate on those high intense efforts. And if I'm honest, I didn't really feel a difference during this session, and I do have a few ideas of why that is. And one of them being that these were only 10-minute efforts, so they were very short. So Bicarb will help you buffer that lactate on your muscles, and this only being 10-minute efforts, they weren't that long for that much lactate to be in the muscles. And the second thing is, they weren't at a very high power output, so I wasn't doing, like, let's say a high threshold VO2 max efforts where that lactate really started to accumulate in the muscles. So I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't feel that big of a difference. I was only working at around sweet spot or so, which is, you still produce a lot of lactate, of course, but not, it just wasn't enough for me to feel a difference during this session. Now, as far as my stomach, it was absolutely fine. I didn't feel any distress. So am I going to take it during Florida State TT? Absolutely, I'm going to take it, because that's going to be a 1 hour long effort. So I'm sure the lactate will start to accumulate even more the longer the effort goes on. So as I said before, these were only 10-minute efforts, so that could have been one of the reasons why I didn't feel that that it made that big of a difference. Now, another thing I want to do, and I'll be sure to update you guys once I do, is I want to actually test it during like a high VO2 workout, like let's say 5 minutes at VO2, like 108 to 110% of FTP, something where you're really accumulating a lot of lactate in the muscles, and see if that actually helps. Or something like actually using it for like a crit race, where you're doing those really high anaerobic neuromuscular efforts coming out of corners, and that lactate in the muscles it's really intense. So as far as this session went, I didn't really feel that big of a difference. So yeah, I'm still going to use it for Florida State, because that's an hour long effort, like I said, and I'm sure it's going to help. So let's jump into the actual effort now. All right, so let's take a really quick look at the Strava right here, guys, because I think I did a very good job of actually controlling what I'm able to control. So let's go to the first lap right here. And this was with the Aero Coach suit. So you can see I averaged 304 watts, normalized 304, so spot on. Also cadence, I kept that in mind this time. I was trying to average the same cadence, so I averaged 85 for this effort. Now the speed was 27.3, so very quick. Now there is a big difference, and you'll be able to see it right here. So let's go to the second lap, which is right here. Look at the speed, guys. 25.6 miles an hour. Big difference from the Aero Coach suit. But hang on. So 305 watts, 306 normalized, so 1 watt more for this effort than for this one right here. But look at the cadence, 83 and 85, so almost spot on cadence as well. It was a very smooth effort. You can see the actual speed graph. Also, this is 5-second smoothing. You can also see the speed is also very consistent. Now, so look at this, 26.5 with this one. Now let's jump, this was with the one-piece suit. Now let's go into the third one, 26.2, so 0.3 mile per hour slower, and this was with the bibs and jersey. And I thought this was going to be faster for sure because it fits me a lot tighter, but it wasn't. And we'll get in a second, we'll actually jump into the actual time difference. But once again, 305, 306, so very consistent. This and this lap were exactly the same, and they were both 1 watt more than this one. So although it was still very consistent, you can see the cadence as well, 84, 83, and 85. So even the cadence was very consistent. So I think as far as controlling what I could control, I think I did a pretty decent job of it. All right, so now let's get into the actual results. So that's what you guys are here for. So all these 3 runs were done over a 4.3 mile segment, 100% straight, no turns, no out and back, just a 4.3 straight segment. So the first run was done on the Aero Coach NoPinz suit, and for that test I averaged 27.3 miles an hour, so very, very quick. Now the second one was done on the Road Race Speed suit, and for that one I averaged 26.5 miles an hour. And I thought because of how this fits me, it was going to be a little bit slower than the bibs and jersey, but it actually wasn't. For the bibs and jersey, I averaged 26.2 miles an hour. So really not that much of a difference once we put it into seconds. And like I said, this was over the same 4.3 mile segment. So now, what was the difference in time between the TT suit to the road race suit? Guys, that was 17 seconds. That is huge. That is massive. Now, if we look at the difference between the speed suit and the bibs and jersey, that was only a 6-second difference. So that is definitely within the margin of error. I don't think there's much in it. And like I said, I don't know if I really thought the bibs and jersey were going to be a lot faster because of the way they fit me. But like I said, maybe there's something behind the actual way that the speed suit material is made, or there's something behind that. But definitely 6 seconds is within the margin of error. But the difference between the fastest, which was the NoPinz suit, and the slowest, which was the bibs and jersey, it was 23 seconds, guys. So that is massive, and that was only over a 4.3 mile segment. So if you bring that to like let's say 20 ktt or something like that, that is almost 40 seconds, guys. And I'm going to be doing a 40 ktt, so that could be over a minute difference. So if there's a piece of kit that you should get, I don't think it's the disc wheel. I think you definitely need a TT helmet and a speed suit. And like I said, they're not cheap either, but I think there is more gains on this than a disc wheel and all that sort of stuff. I know that disc wheels are also very expensive. TT helmets are very expensive, but I think there is a lot more gains behind that. And also, I didn't test the NoPinz Aero Coach shoe covers, which I also did get, but there was no point of testing that on this this time around.
That is a wrap for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys being here if you watch all the way to the end. And next time you guys see me will probably be after Florida Time Trial Championships, which is next Saturday, so exactly a week from today. So next week I'm just doing kind of like a small taper, just to kind of freshen up a little bit and see what we can do at the Florida Time Trial Championships next weekend. So go down in the comments, wish me some luck. And guys, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.